nothing you have done has been to glorify God publicly at all. Why is that? You're a Christian, but then you don't publicly proclaim your faith. I understand that you may be fearful or shy, which is a pretty common thing. But we need to get rid of the fear because that's the problem, isn't it? You may be afraid to stand out, to not be to be seen as the odd one out, right? You don't want to have your friends turn away from you because you are publicly talking about God, Jesus, your faith. Then honestly, those aren't truly your friends. You don't have good enough friends. Not that they not good enough, but those aren't the friends you want to be around. See, the problem is if you don't live for God publicly too, then what are you living for? God calls us to proclaim his name publicly. Jesus says, whoever denies me, I will deny in front of the Father. So don't look at life on a short-term perspective of being only here on earth because there is eternity, and what you do on earth depends how you spend your eternity. So you have to be bold and proclaim his name. You have to live for Christ. You should be willing to stand firm. You should be willing to stand firm on your beliefs, on Jesus Christ being received by people every single day. And you could be contributing to that. You could be a contributing factor to people coming towards Christ. Isn't that beautiful? You know, people becoming Christians, people becoming disciples of Christ, people following Christ. That's what we want, right? And it's not difficult for you to actually be a part of the people that help contribute to that. Hear me out. Everything in this world will come to an end, and we can only take one thing to heaven, and that is other people. So if you're concerned about your status, your fame, we are all equal. There's a saying that says the ground is level at the bottom of the cross. Whether you're a celebrity, whether you are born in a rich family, or you are in a middle class or lower class, in fact, maybe grew up or were born in a third world country, everyone is equal. You are equal to God as you are all equal. We are all equal to God as human beings. And the most valuable thing after our relationship with God is bringing others to Christ. While Christians have actually took a firmer stand on them proclaiming Jesus Christ after what happened earlier in the year, like a couple of weeks back, maybe a month or two after what happened to Charlie Kirk. And I want to applaud everyone who actually decided that they are going to continue this movement, the same movement Charlie Kirk did, for the younger generation, for the younger people, for the youth. We should be continue working towards people coming to Christ and making the world a better place. So today I want you to just start small. It's not that difficult, is it? And you're gonna let it compound. Start by talking to your friends about your faith, about your walk with God, right? And then as time goes by, you want to actually live out your life, right? You want to be doing kind acts to people for the glory of God because that's the kind of person God calls us to be people of love, And if you love the world and don't love God, you have to love God first. That is literally the greatest commandment. And I'll make a video about that. Anyway, if you are loving this content, like and subscribe and share with a person you think this video will be helpful to.